to another Rec Sports at Home workout. My name is Hannah Wilson and I'm a program assistant for group exercise. Today I'm bringing you guys Core, which is a strength workout focused on building up both our abdominal muscles and all the other muscle groups that make up our trunk or our torso. So you will notice we're also going to be focusing on our shoulders, glutes, back, and chest. So be ready for a couple push-ups. The only equipment that you're going to be needing for today is a mat, a blanket, towel, carpets, or some other soft surface. Make sure that you also have a water bottle so we can keep it nice and hydrated throughout today. If you have a little bit of trouble hearing the music as we go throughout the workout today, our Spotify playlist will be linked down below. I hope you guys are ready for a good one.
All right, we're going to get started with our warm-up. First, we're working on the shoulders with some nice arm circles. I'm just progressively starting to make these a little bit bigger as my shoulders start to feel nice and comfy. Nice job. As I said in the intro, your shoulders are a big part of your core, and I'm sorry, but we got quite a few planks to do today, so we want to get them nice and warm. Heck yeah. Make sure we got a big smile on our face, too. Nice job. All right, we're going to move into some side twists here. So twisting our upper body over opposite knee here. Good. Make sure today with every move that we are doing that we are squeezing our core. Even as we work into some of the glute moves, the shoulder moves, back moves, we want a strong core. All right, we're moving into some standing crunches now, more towards the center. Focus on squeezing the abs as we bring that knee in. Belly button back towards spine. All right, next moving into some sumo squats. Toes should be pointed at a 45-degree angle here. A little bit wider stance than we would in a normal squat. Nice job. Chest is nice and tall. Get down just as low as it is comfortable for you. We just want to make sure that knees are staying in line with our toes here. 3, 2, 1, and up. So you'll see I'm moving into kind of a pulsing motion here. That's what we're going to be using today. Nice job. One more. All right, next we are moving into some side wood chops, I guess, staying in that sumo squat position. This is also just warming up the core with that twisting motion that we're definitely going to need today. Using our obliques here. Nice job. All right, switching sides. Almost there. All right, next we are moving into some side reaches, is what I like to call them. These are one of the best moves for our obliques ever. You do not need to do Russian twists to get some popping obliques here. So we are going to be taking these in a little bit in our very first set, but make sure that your lower body is nice and steady, okay? That's the biggest goal with form. So for our workout today, I've got 3 sets of 4 exercises, and we're going to be going through each set 3 times. So first one we're going to be standing for. First move here is a pulsing sumo squat. So we're already heading into it. Glutes are definitely feeling it here. If you'd like to take more of a normal squat, you definitely can. You will notice that that's going to work into the quads a little bit more though. And if you'd like to take that pulse out, feel free to do that as well. Good. All right, we're heading into our side reaches now. Starting out with just one side. So if you take a look at my legs right now, they are not moving at all. I want that bend totally coming from the torso here. Using our obliques to lift us back up. Other side, halfway there. So each of these moves is 30 seconds. Like I said, 4 exercises, 30 seconds, and we'll repeat them all 3 times. Good job. Chest is tall here. All right, next move, I have some squats with a wood chop here. If you'd like to take the wood chop out and just keep it with the squats, you can. Or just take more of a standing wood chop. If you have a dumbbell or something heavy, you can just do that standing wood chop with that dumbbell if that feels good to you. Good. Other side here. Make sure that we keep the hips pointed forward here, especially while we're taking that squatting motion. Good. All right, last move in this sequence is a warrior 3 with a knee up. So this is going to work on our stability here. You will notice this is kind of a balance challenge. I know I kind of struggled with it. Good job. We're just doing one side this first round. You can just reach forward and come back up if that feels better to you. Kind of take that reach forward out as well. Oh, there we go. All right, you guys made it through the first round of that set, and we're going to go through that 2 more times. How are we feeling? Pretty good? All right, chest nice and tall, back into those sumo squat pulses. Again, if you just like to take the pulses out and sumo squat, that works as well. Or if this wide stance is a little bit uncomfortable on the hip flexors, we could take a normal squat as well. But if you are with that wider stance here in the sumo squat, make sure that knees are pointed out with the toes. Good. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Straight into those side reaches. Good job. Again, take a look at my lower body. It's not moving at all. If you've got one hand down, try to reach down for that heel. If you can't quite get there, I know I fall a little bit short of it. That is okay as well. Make sure we're moving on to the other side, halfway there. Good. All right, heading into that wood chop squat here. Like I said, if you've got something heavy, you can totally take that squat out, or just hold the squat if that feels better. Again, just make sure that those hips are still facing forward here. Want to protect our knees while we're in that squat. Nice job. Switching sides. Whew, almost there, almost there. All right, Warrior 3 balance challenge on the other side. You will definitely see I struggle with this one because my balance on that foot is not great. But we're working on the core stability here, drawing that knee in as we bring our arms back in. Good. Again, if you want to take that leg out, you totally can. Good job, almost there. All right, we got 2 rounds done. 1 more round left to go. This time when we take that Warrior 3, we are actually going to split it down the middle, so do 15 seconds on one side and 15 seconds on the opposite side, just because we're only going through this 3 times. All right, here we go. Sumo squat pulses. 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Good. Is that chest facing up? Are we squeezing the glutes together as we come up? Good. You guys are killing this. Last round of these. Yeah, make sure we got a big smile on our faces. 3, 2, and 1. Straight into those side reaches. Nice job. I was actually reading in a book this morning. It said if you put a smile on your face, even when you're not having a great time, like maybe you're not having right now, it will actually put you in a better mood. So put a smile on that face and switch sides. Sweet, you guys, we are almost there. These always leave my oblique sore. All right, heading into that wood chop squat. Again, hips facing forward here. As we come down into that squat, I want to make sure that knees are not coming past our toes. So pretending like we're sitting back in a chair. throwing a log behind that chair that we're sitting on. Good, 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 good. All right, last move. We've got that warrior 3. We're going to do about 4 or 5 on each side to make it through this 30 seconds. Core stability here. Squeeze the abdominal muscles in as we come in. Good. Last one on this side, and then we will switch sides. Good. Reach and pull. Good job. All right, we have made it through the first set. All right, next we are heading into our second set of 4 exercises. The first is push-ups. I'm sorry, I know, but push-ups make us better, and our chest is a big part of our core strength. So we're gonna get it, we're gonna have a good attitude, and we're gonna smile. Let's go, 30 seconds with our push-ups. I am taking these on my knees, and these were plenty hard for me that way, but if you'd like to take these up on your toes, that is a great option as well. If push-ups just really aren't feeling great to you today, you can just take a narrow push-up, which I will show in a second, where the elbows are going to come in towards the ribs a little bit more, or you can just hold a plank. Regardless, I want to make sure that we have a neutral spine here, so that means having a straight line all the way from the tip of our head down to our knees. All right, second exercise here is a diamond plank, holding this for 30 seconds. If you want to take this on your knees, you can do that as well. You will see I showed some pretty poor form with the diamond plank, but you will see now I have a very straight line from my heels all the way up to the tip of my head. Good. Squeeze that core nice and steady. You guys got it. Almost there. Almost there. All right. If you want to sit back into a child's pose, take a little rest, you may. Next, we've got, I call it a Spider-Man crunch. I've heard a lot of different names for it, but the objective of it is we're taking the knee in towards the elbow of the same side. So right knee into right elbow, left knee into left elbow. Really focusing on squeezing through the sides of our core or oblique muscles as we come in. If you want to hold that plank, that is a great option as well. I know this is a lot of plank work here. This was definitely the hardest set out of all of these, but it felt the best as well when I was done. All right, next exercise is some reverse snow angels here. So I'm laying on my belly and just making a big snow angel. I'll pop up here and you can see a little bit better. But we're working into our back here. One of the things that I love about incorporating back exercises into our core work is if you have any lower back pain, like I know I do sometimes, I have noticed that strengthening both my back and my core together has alleviated some of that pain. So all right, let's get going. Second set here. We're going to have a good attitude with these push-ups. Let's go. Strong chest here. Just 30 seconds. How much time have you put into watching Netflix, watching TV during this period of time? Can you give me 30 seconds of push-ups to better yourself, to be stronger? I know these aren't always fun, but they make us better. All right, diamond plank, here we go. I love diamond planks because they really work the back sides of my arms a little bit more. So you'll feel it in the posterior deltoids and a little bit in the triceps. If you want to make this harder, you can lift one leg up for a single leg plank. If you want to make it easier, you can take this plank down onto the knees. Good job. Nice straight back. All right, sit it back into a child's pose. Next, we've got that Spider-Man crunch coming. All right, here we go. Again, I'm showing an option if you'd like to take one of these planks on your forearms. If you've got any problems with your wrists, that might feel better to you. And I definitely feel it in my core whenever I do a forearm plank because it takes some of the work out of my shoulders. All right, next heading into some snow angels, the reverse snow angels. Good job. Focus on squeezing the shoulder blades together as we bring the hands down. Palms should be facing towards the floor. Awesome work, guys. All right, second set is done. I know this is the hardest set, but we only have one more left. That's only 2 more minutes of super difficult plank work, but we got it. All right, I'm kind of disappointed in myself that this is the first time that I grabbed a drink during this. Make sure that we're staying hydrated, guys. All right, I want everybody to give themselves a high five, give themselves a pat on the back. 3rd round of push-ups, let's go. Best round yet. I know that I'm not there in your living room with you to push you. Keep doing the push-ups. Nobody can see if you're doing them or not. But that doesn't give us any excuse to not try our best. Keep going. I was struggling with these too. You can definitely see it on my face. Keep going. Good. All right, diamond plank here, 30 seconds. Again, we can find that option that works best for you. I'm just taking a standard plank here if you'd like to take it on your knees to make it a little easier. Or take a single leg plank, so lifting 1 foot up. That will make this option a little bit more difficult. Make sure that we're tucking belly button back to spine here. Especially important to keep that long line. Good job. All right, 2 more exercises left in this set. We got our Spider-Man crunch and some snow angels. You guys got this. I think this is about the last of our oblique work here. I know the beginning of this was very oblique heavy, but we can do this. I think these are really fun. I don't know about you guys. Good job. All right, here we go into our snow angels here. I want you guys to think very intently about squeezing the shoulder blades together as the arms come down this time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Think about how much stronger our core is getting here as I know these start to burn. Great job. All right, we are done with set 2. Next, we're going to be heading into set 3, and this round is going to be on our back. So make sure you guys grab a drink in between sets. Again, 3 rounds of 4 exercises, and then we have a fun little finisher. But we're already 2/3 of the way done with this workout. I'm so proud of how far we've come. All right, so our first exercise, I think this one's super fun. This is a sit-up with a reverse bridge. I'm first just gonna show a basic crunch if that feels a little bit better to you. So there's that nice basic crunch. You can see my flexing my abs here. But with this, we're coming all the way into a sit-up and into a reverse bridge. So that's gonna work our glutes as well as force our core to work as we come all the way up. Good. Again, 30 seconds with this exercise. Make sure that we're slow and controlled as we come down out of that bridge. You'll see I'm trying to focus on lowering nice and slowly. Good. All right, next we're heading into a dead bug here. So as opposite arm comes back, opposite leg is going to come out. My knees are a little bit too far in here, but we want a nice tabletop position. These always look so easy, but feel so good whenever I do them. Nice job. Make sure we're breathing here. All right, next we're taking a single leg crunch here. So you'll see my arms are coming all the way out. If you don't want to do that, you definitely don't have to. But I'm framing my leg with my elbows and my hands here. Try to focus on getting all the way up in that crunch. Again, we're only sticking with one side this round. We'll move on to the other side next round. All right, next move, we've got a basic leg lift. I have 3 options for you guys here. This is gonna be kind of our intermediate option with both legs. If you wanna make it a little bit easier, you can take one leg down at a time. Or the hardest option is gonna be to take that leg lift with a candlestick. So you'll notice I'm lifting my booty off the ground as my legs come up. But again, as we come back down, make sure we do so nice, slow, and controlled, not slamming back down on our hands. Good. All right, that is our 4th move. 2 rounds left to go. We feeling good? I think we all need a drink. Grab some water. Give yourself another high five. I think we could all stand to give ourselves a few more high fives than we do. Alrighty, are we ready? I am so ready. Let's go. Sit up to reverse bridge. Again, if you just want to take that basic crunch, you can do that. If you just want to take the sit up and take the reverse bridge out, that works as well. But I love this because it works our abdominal muscles and our glutes as we force our booty up. And even a little bit in the shoulders as we have to hold that reverse bridge. Nice job. All right, this is a bop. Great song. If this isn't making you feel good today, I don't know what will. Here we go. Dead bug, sucking around. Opposite arm, opposite leg come out. So much of our strength stems from our core. These are some great moves to be doing. All right, here we go. Single leg crunch, other side. Framing the leg with our elbows in our hands. Make sure we're breathing. Big breath in as we come out and let it go as you come in. Again, you can just take the legs out if that works better for you. Good, couple more. Next, moving on to our leg lifts. Remember, we've got those 3 options. One leg down at a time. Or we can take both legs down at a time. Or we can add the candlestick in. Again, if you are taking that candlestick option, make sure we're lowering the booty back down. Nice and slow here. Last move in this set, and then we only got 1 more round. Good, breathe. I know, I was kind of forgetting to breathe here. Alrighty. Hope you guys are feeling good, feeling strong. I know I was getting pretty sweaty at this point. People who say at-home workouts aren't effective, they are just straight up lying to you. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Sit up to reverse bridge, 30 seconds, best round yet. Let's go. See if you can get in maybe 1 more rep than you got in the last round. Push, push, push. 4 of these exercises left, and then our fun little finisher. Good. All right, heading into our dead bug here. As opposite arm comes out, opposite leg comes out. All right, get ready for that single leg crunch. We're going to be splitting it down the middle here, so just one side at a time. First 15 seconds will be on the right side. Second 15 seconds will be on the left side. All right, go ahead and switch. That was the halfway point. Good job. I'm so proud of you guys. All right, leg lift options. You guys know which of the three works best for you by now. If you're feeling any lower back pain with this move, I've tried to keep this pretty nice on the lower back, but I would definitely go for that one leg down at a time. That is still a super effective move, especially for our lower abdominals. Good. All right, so that finisher that I keep hyping up, we've got 1 minute, so basically till the end of this song, where I want you to pick some sort of plank variation that works best for you. I'm going to show like 6 different options during this time, but you just pick one that maybe you've seen in a group exercise session before, maybe something that you've always wanted to try out. But 1 minute. If you want to switch in between a few different kinds, that totally works as well. 3, 2, and 1. Last minute of your workout here. So this is one of my favorite options. I'm taking an alternating down dog to a plank. This works into my shoulders a lot, which I love. I'm also showing an option where you can take kind of a push-up if you don't really want to do a plank today. So this comes all the way down to the ground, and then it does a little Superman at the top. There's just going to be your basic plank, and you can take that down on your forearms as well. Next, I'm going to be showing a supine plank. So this is basically just backwards. You will see my fingertips are pointed towards my toes here. You can take that reverse bridge option as your plank, or we can take a side plank here. I am taking this on my forearm because it helps my wrists out a little bit. We can take a knee down in this side plank if that works best. And then I'm going to show the other side. 10 seconds left in your plank. I'm so proud of you guys today. Keep going. Keep those hips off the ground. Go, go, go. All right. We made it. Heck yeah. Look how excited I look. All right. Let's get ready to cool down. Stretch it out. Taking a couple big deep breaths in here. I know it can be so easy, especially since these videos are at home, to skip the stretch, but trust me, to avoid injury, this is the best thing we can do for ourselves, and it feels so good to stretch. So I'm starting with just kind of a side twist here. Good. All right, and we'll switch over to the other side. All right, here we go. Leaning over to the opposite side. All right, next I'm interlacing my fingers to the front, pushing up through my back. And reach up overhead, opposite direction this time, interlacing the fingers to the back, opening the chest to the front of the room. Should feel good after all those awesome push-ups that we did. All right, next I am taking into a kind of a cobra pose. Oh, wait. Just kidding. We're going to start with some alternating cat-cows here. These feel great. Good. So that big hump in the back is our cat pose. And then when we come down, that's kind of our cow pose. All right, next I'm lowering into cobra pose here. If that doesn't feel good on your lower back, you can take it into a Sphinx pose where we're just on our forearms. All right, and this is optional. I am reaching back for my ankles and just lifting up a little bit. This helps me stretch out through my core. And just a couple more final stretches. We have to hit the glutes, of course, after all the sumo squats we did today. So I'm making a 4 with my legs, and one ankle is gonna come over the opposite knee. All right, and go ahead and switch.
All right, awesome job today, guys. Again, my name is Hannah, and that was core. If you guys have any questions about that workout or any comments that you'd like to submit to us, make sure that you go ahead to our website and fill out a comment card. We've been taking your guys' feedback really seriously because we want to make these videos the best that we possibly can for you guys. In addition, if you have any other questions about working out at home and you'd like to get them answered by one of our personal trainers, you can go to our website and select the button that says Ask the Trainer a Question, and they will get back to you as soon as they possibly can. Again, I really enjoyed this workout today, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your day and stay safe.